Hey guys, so today's video is all about removing makeup, which seems simple enough, but it can be a very tricky business. So, yeah. So I'm just going to show you some things that work for me and kind of just explain like why it is important. So I'm going to show you some things that I use, some things that really work well. I know that it can be, well, the problem with makeup remover is that it's hard to find a product that really works for you, that gets all of your makeup off without breaking you out. I know that there's a lot of oil-based cleansers that a lot of people are afraid of, or not cleansers, but makeup removers. I'm going to show you one that actually really works if you have oily skin, and which a lot of more oilier skinned people are more prone to breakouts. So I think that's why it's kind of scary to use an oil if you already have oily skin. So I'm going to show you one that I really like, and just kind of ramble about removing makeup. So basically, the best things in the world, I think, that were like invented by God are makeup remover wipes. I have a lot of different kinds that I like. I really love the MAC wipes. I love them because they're a little bit rough. They're always very saturated. I know that, you flip them upside down. Helps, so that when you open it, the top one's the wettest or whatever. But for some reason, I feel like the MAC wipes are always very saturated. The ones like this, that are the Neutrogena, or the regular ones, I'll show you what kind of these are in a minute, but in the blue case, are never very saturated for me. So, I don't know, even if I keep them upside down, they just are never wet enough. But anyways, the tricky thing is that with MAC wipes, I know a lot of people that can't use them. My skin, I mean, I like them. They can be a little irritating around the eyes, so you do have to be careful because the cloth is it's a little more abrasive than, say, something like this. I like that because I think it gets all my makeup off. I know it's probably not the best thing to be using on my eyes every day, but I love these things. They're not greasy. It's an all-in-one thing. If you are lazy and you don't feel like taking the extra steps after that and washing your face and all, you can wipe your face off with one of these. If it's, leaves a little bit of a residue, you can just take a tissue or whatever and kind of wipe off any residue and just call it a night, And there's no rinsing, there's no messiness, there's no difficulty at all with these things. These are the Neutrogena makeup remover. You can tell I have I think one left. It's the cleansing towelettes, and it's called Night Calming. They have a new line of all this night calming junk that is purple. You'll notice this is the purple case. And when I went to pick these up a while back, I saw the purple and I thought, ooh, that's interesting. So I just grabbed them. Honestly, these for some reason I feel are a lot more moist, there you go, than the blue ones, than the original ones. I really love these. I think they do a great job of removing makeup. They remove waterproof makeup. If I'm wearing false lashes, I can, which I am today. I don't really wear them that often, but I did for this look. Can, wrap one around your finger. Sometimes I've even put it under hot water or warm water, whatever, and then put it right, hold it right on my lash line, and it softens it up a bit before you remove your makeup. So those are really great. I really love them. And if you do that, it doesn't ruin your lashes. You can wear them over again because you're not saturating them with an oil or anything like that. Love those. I think that they're amazing. Now, even if you use something like this, you need to wash your face after. That's the best thing to do. You don't have to, if you're lazy every now and then, but it is a good idea to go ahead and wash your face afterward. And I'll explain all that in a little bit. But recently, a product I've been using, I would have never known about this, but I saw Laura talking about it, Lollipop 26, and she seems to really like this stuff. So I thought, and I kind of trust her judgment on things, so I thought it was such an interesting product. I mean, it's basic, it's cleanse off oil, but I thought if she can use it and, she likes it and stuff. Her bottle was almost empty, and her face looked really good, so it wasn't like she was having problems or anything. So, I don't know. I'm just funny about stuff like that. So anyways, I've been using it for probably about 3 weeks, and I've been using it every single day. I use it at night. It's very interesting stuff. It has no mineral oil in it. I have used oil-based products in the past to remove my eye makeup, but I always hate it because I can never get it all off. I have to take a washcloth and, get the oil off. You don't have to use a washcloth for this. It rinses very clean, and I'm very picky about, I like my face to feel clean. I don't want to leave oil on there even if I'm going to wash it afterwards. I want to get it all off of there. So what you do is you take a little bit, not the sink, but I just get it right there. Just put it in my fingers and then really quickly rub it, and it feels a little thicker because it doesn't have any water. You want to use it on dry hands, on a dry face. You kind of rub it, and then I massage it all into my skin, and I skip my eyes first because I'm funny. I don't like to put it in my eyes and then take it down on my face because I don't like rubbing my eye makeup into my face. So anyways, I rub it around on my face. I take a few more pumps, and my skin's still dry, my hands are still dry. Take a little bit more, probably like another pump, like a half pump, and then I massage it onto my eyes. Now you keep your eyes closed, obviously, but it's safe. You can use it on your eyes, and I have gotten it into my eyes. It never has stung, it never has done anything. The only thing is it's cloudy, you know, because the oil is in your eyes, but it goes right away. But you probably don't want to do that all the time. So I keep them very tightly closed, and then keep them closed until I rinse. So then I get water on my hands and then put the water on my face, and that kind of breaks the oil down, and the second this stuff comes in contact with the water, it turns a really milky white and gets very thin. You don't have to like go like that to get it, you know, to do anything. It's not like that. It's just the second it touches water, it turns white, which is really cool. It's like the Shumura cleansing oil. I think that's what it's called. I had a sample of that a long time ago. It did the same thing. You gotta get a lot of water on your hands to make sure that all of it touches, you know. It'll rinse right off. Now if you want a cleaner feel, you can take a little bit more of it on wet hands, and it's white, you know, and then when you put the white on your skin, that second time it gets really clean. Like your skin doesn't feel like squeaky clean, but it feels clean. So I like to do that second step a lot of the time, especially if I've worn, you know, a lot of makeup that day. I know I've recommended it to a few of my friends since I've tried it, and they're just like, nah, I don't think so, because nobody wants to use an oil on their skin because they think it's going to break them out. But it is worth a try because my skin does break out very easily, and it didn't break me out. So I don't know, if it breaks you out, I'm sorry. I'm sure it has broken out some people, but it's never broken me out. But then it's important afterwards to follow with your skincare routine, like with your cleanser or whatever. This is just the step that gets the makeup off. You don't use these together. I'm just saying, either or, whatever you want to use. Then wash your face, and then it's like starting on a total, it's like your skincare stuff can touch a totally clean surface and really get down into your skin. So if you have anti-aging products, they're going to be able to penetrate your skin more because they're not going through a layer of makeup when that product wasn't even made to remove makeup anyways. If you're using acne products, it'll actually touch your skin. It won't be, you know, washed down the drain along with your makeup. It'll actually be working with your skin. It's not expensive to do. I mean, you can get these at the drugstore. You can get any kind of makeup. I mean, I'm not saying this is the only stuff to use, but I'm just saying these are good things. I always cringe when I read a review. You know, like you go on those websites, or any website that, you know, like Sephora has a place where you can review the products, Lush has a place where you can review the products, Makeup Alley, whatever you go on to see like product reviews. I always hate it when people are reviewing cleansers. Not like makeup removing cleanser, like cleansers, just regular cleansers, and they give it like 1 star or whatever because they're like, this stuff doesn't remove makeup, and I'm like, it's not supposed to. Check these out. You'll get addicted to these things. I haven't used these in a, ew, it has a giant hair on it. Yeah, man. I haven't used this in a while because I've been using the cleansing oil, but this is amazing for vacations. If you're going, I would probably not pack this for a vacation just because I try to take as little as I need. Great for vacations. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this. If you are wondering about my makeup look or anything, there is a link to the sidebar to that, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.